Scorpio, what's going on? It's your girl D with 8th House Energy. I'm here to bring you your weekly read. This is going to be from February 2nd, which is a Sunday, to February 8th, which is Saturday. I hope you guys are enjoying what's going on here with Aquarius season. You guys, I got to let you know we got Mercury retrograde coming into play on the 17th, I believe it is. But we're going to be entering the pre-shadow stage on the 3rd. Okay, so that's going to be this week. So if you've been, reminiscing or been feeling energies of, past lovers coming to mind for whatever reason, just understand that's because you're getting ready for Mercury retrograde. All right, so the pre-shadow period is for 2 weeks. And then Mercury retrograde is 3 weeks itself. And then you have another shadow period of 2 weeks, like the post-shadow period. So we're looking at from February 3rd, the totality of the Mercury retrograde energy from February 3rd to about March 20-something. So to the end of March, mid-March, okay? So maybe the last week of March. So, you may have people reaching out to you. You may have a desire to reach out to people. It doesn't have to just be lovers. It could be, people that you've cared about, people where you felt like the relationships, ended on a sour note. It could just be people that you just ran into that you used to work with 3 years ago. Like, oh, okay, I haven't seen you in so long. Hope all is well. And, have a brief conversation. Maybe you'll connect and communicate, or maybe you'll just say hello in passing. All right, so just keep that in mind with Mercury retrograde. Also, technology issues, travel issues. Try not to do any spur of the moment traveling. Try to plan things. And if you are able to plan it, the sooner the better. But yeah, spontaneity right now as far as travel plans and things like that is not recommended during a retrograde. You do also want to make sure that you're reading all your contracts thoroughly, okay, and making sure that you look over everything, okay, twice, 3 times. It's not that you don't want to look at it like, well, I know what I can read and things like that, but sometimes people's thought process or the way that they process information changes up during the retrograde, and it's because of the planetary alignments. So guys, keep that in mind. This is a general read. It won't resonate with everybody. Please check your other placements if this doesn't resonate with you, okay? If you need a personal reading, the information's in the box below. If you want to find out if you were a winner for the Patreon membership drawing that we had, please take a look at your Patreon membership. The winners have been listed. And please follow the instructions if you are a winner. That link is going to be in the box below. So Scorpio, what's going on with you guys, huh? What's going on with my Scorpios? Let me just get a little pre-look and see what's going on. I got the Hangman and I got the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. That's beautiful energy. Let's see what else is going on. That's beautiful energy. People are getting better physically, taking better care of their health, relaxing, resting. Okay, whether you had a cold or whether you had an injury, a major injury, you're getting better. You're healing. All right. A lot of you are looking at things from all different perspectives. So this is a time now where you're going to get a lot of ideas, a lot of bright ideas. With Mercury. Okay, you're going to be thinking. Not only are you thinking about things from the past, but past ideas that came to you that may have been beneficial to you that you might have brushed off or maybe forgot to write it down and it didn't come to you until now because of Mercury retrograde. Those thoughts are going to come back. Let's see what else we got. Oh, we got the Empress and we have the 2 of Pentacles. All right, yep, the Empress and the 2 of Pentacles. All right, the Empress is someone who is definitely abundant. Okay, abundant with ideas that will make her financially comfortable. Okay, this also represents someone who is fertile and is okay with being pregnant and can get pregnant. And with this Mercury retrograde, people are going to be, revealing their feelings. People are going to be getting back together and they're going to be reconciling, okay, and having babies. You guys got to be careful during the Mercury retrograde too. They say not to get back with an ex during a Mercury retrograde. So what you may want to do is just communicate with them, tell them you need some time, and then in April, make a decision on if you want to, be intimate with them, if you just have to be intimate, during that time. But try not to do it during the Mercury retrograde. Now, I can't tell you what to do, and I can't tell you that there aren't people who do that. But there are. But they just say that, people can change their mind with the planetary alignments during a retrograde. And you may do something, and then after the retrograde, you may feel like, oh, I wish I wouldn't have did that. Can open a can of worms. All right, so we got the Ten of Swords here. We have a completion, a betrayal, okay? And we have the Two of Swords in reverse. Someone's made a decision about something, okay? They finally made a decision because the Two of Swords reverse represents you knew you had to make a choice, and for whatever reason, you couldn't make it right away. It could have been procrastination. Could have been that there's missing information. Maybe you wanted to give things some time. All right, let's see what we got here. So we have the Page of Cups that came out in reverse. Okay? That's the situation at hand. So this is telling me this is going to be something that you no longer have emotion or emotional attachment to, or this is something that you're not going to have an emotional attachment with. This could be something that, this could be a person, place, or thing, a relationship. It could be situations with relatives, okay? It could be something that you were doing that you, really loved, okay? That's the situation at hand. Let's see what the, oh, Scorpio, you want to talk. Let's see what the challenge is. The challenge is temperance, balance, all right? So, So Scorpio, it looks as though you want to maintain balance. Your challenge would be maintaining balance in a situation where there was a breakup. Okay, like I said, a breakup from a job, a breakup from a family member, a breakup from a relationship, an intimate relationship, a breakup for a friendship. Okay, you're trying to maintain balance here of your emotions. Now, the universe, let's see what the universe wants you to keep in mind during this time. We have the High Priestess. So, meditate. You are an intuitive sign, one of the most intuitive. So, tap into your energy. Tap into your High Priestess energy. This is Piscean energy. Okay? Tap into that. All right, and Venus is in Pisces right now, and it's going to be in Pisces until, February 7th, so by the end of this week. All right, but this is about love. Venus is all about love, and she's in Pisces. So this can't be, here we go. This is the message right here. So about love situations, use your intuition. Okay? Now, let's see where your head is at right now. You got the Ace of Cups that pop right on out. So, yeah, you're definitely thinking about this. You could be thinking about, what you loved about the situation that you're no longer in love with. You could be thinking about what it is that you want in the future. You could be thinking about, because these cards pop right out here. Jeez. Okay, we got the Four of Cups and we got the Ten of Cups. So, I'm not going to use these two, but I'm just telling you what pop right out right after the Page of Cups here. I mean, the Ace of Cups. But, like you're thinking about moving on. You want something, you know what you want now, is what I'm getting strongly here. You're feeling unfulfilled with what you had, okay? So, now you're just trying to, tap into your intuitive energy to see how to process all this. Because Mercury retrograde is here. Lord have mercy. So this is a clear indication of that. Now the outcome here I have is the King of Swords reverse. Now, King of Swords reverse. This is Aquarius energy. This is someone who maybe is not telling the truth. With the Queen of Swords in reverse, I would say this is someone who's not accepting the truth, because the feminine energy is all about your emotions and feelings. So you're not accepting the truth. But the masculine energy is all about taking action, doing something about those feelings. All right. So here I'm showing that the actions you're taking is you're not being honest, or you could be dealing with someone who is very cold, or this could be you being cold. Now, please take these energies how it resonates. This is a general read, so this could be you, Scorpio, feeling this way, or this could be the person who's watching for Scorpio, who's feeling this way or doing these actions. Okay, please keep that in mind. But someone could be very cold. Someone could have actually cut things short or someone could have ghosted. This is also the ghosting card, and just stepped away. All right. Interesting, Scorpio. Interesting energy here. So the overall energy for this read is the King of Pentacles reversed. Now, King of Pentacles reversed. This is energy, and based on this here, what I'm getting here, this is someone who, if someone ghosted, if you were in a situation where and you're trying to maintain emotional balance, and you have to tap into your intuition to do so, and you're thinking about love, you want new love, you want something that's satisfying to you, and you ghosted a situation that didn't, or you left a situation that didn't, then this to me is talking about maybe how you felt during this situation. Oh my God, look at the card that came up after that. Seven of Swords reverse. Then followed by the Lover's card. Then followed by the Nine of Pentacles. Okay? And then followed by the Sun card. Now, Scorpio, this is telling me the story already. Okay? All I did was pick these cards up. We didn't even clarify these. We'll get into it. But the King of Pentacles here is telling me that this is somebody who was very selfish, someone who was greedy, okay, someone who was maybe dishonest, could have been about money, someone who was jealous. I'm getting jealous very strongly. You're dealing with people who are jealous, okay? And you realize that with the Seven of Swords reverse. You realize that they were jealous. You caught them because they were deceitful, being dishonest. Maybe they were purposely trying to get in your pockets, okay, with the King of Pentacles here. And this was somebody that you were in love with the Lover's card, okay? Gemini energy here, all right? We have Gemini, the Aquarius energy again, Gemini energy. We have Virgo energy. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles here. This is you realizing your worth, cutting the situation out, which is why you ghosted or left or just cut it short very coldly. And then you have the Sun card. Scorpio. Wow. 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 I'm going to put those back in the order that they came in, and we are going to proceed. Let's take a look at why we have the Page of Cups in reverse here. Why is the Page of Cups in reverse here for Scorpio? All right, Scorpio, I have Emperor. I have the Devil in reverse. All right, so some of you, this is a situation where you got control of the energy, okay? Emperor in reverse, Devil upright. This is telling me you said, you know what? I understand that this is not love, and I'm cutting this short, okay? That's for some of you. For others of you, you realize this wasn't love. We have the Eight of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups, 2 eights. Eights are all about mastery, accomplishment. So you have accomplished your goal in this relationship. You have mastered your emotions in reference to what you're going to give to and not give to in this relationship. Double eights. We have the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, you realize this was not love because you were concentrating on it too much. You were too focused on it. All right, and you decided, you know what, this is not love. I'm going to walk away with the Eight of Cups. For some of you, we have the Six of Wands in reverse, and we have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Six of Wands in reverse, Leo energy, okay? This is you being rejected or rejecting this person, okay? With the Four of Pentacles in reverse, this is telling me that, this is somebody who was very vulnerable, okay? This was someone who knew they could take advantage of you, or you realized that they were taking advantage of you, okay? This was someone who, the Six of Pentacles, the Six of Wands energy, on the negative side of things, this could be someone who's very conceited, very arrogant, who, just knows that they got you on lock because of your vulnerability. They saw you were vulnerable, and that's when they jumped in and took advantage. All right, so let's see what this Temperance card is here, because this is you trying to balance. So that's the challenge, trying to keep your emotions balanced. We have the Fool in reverse. We have the Lovers in reverse, okay? So yeah, the Fool in reverse. You realize that this was throwing you off for some of you, okay? You realize that this situation was throwing you off mentally and spiritually, emotionally and spiritually, and so it caught you by surprise with the Fool card in reverse, and you had to make a decision with the Lovers. For some of you, you may have met someone new, and you were attached to this relationship, just holding on to it till something else came along, and then it did. So now you're in the process of getting yourself out of that situation because you don't love this person, and you're trying to move on to someone new. But some of you jumped into this situation without thinking, ended up falling in love with this person, and then you had to make a decision. So all of this came to you by surprise is what I'm getting. Now we have the Moon in reverse, and we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. A lot of Pentacle energy here. So this was taking a physical toll on you. Okay, this is what I'm getting. For some of you. Some of you may be very sleepy now, very tired. You sleep a lot. You may be eating, a lot, trying to cope with your emotions, trying to tame, trying to get everything equilibrium, trying not to go too deep into your emotions, but to also stay logical in dealing with the decision. All right. So yeah, with the Moon in reversed here, I have I'm getting the idea that you realize that this is not going to move forward into anything positive, And then we have the Tower card here, and we have the Queen of Cups. Yeah, so, you just decided, you know what, I'm not doing this. This is not what I want. That's what I'm getting here. Some of you, you may feel that you've been emotionally abused or taken advantage of. Some of you just ain't got shit left to give with the Queen of Cups in reverse. You just don't have no emotion left in the situation, which might be why it may appear that in the outcome here, you just cut it short very abruptly. You just don't have any emotion to it. All your emotion is gone. Now, the universe is telling you here to follow your intuition with the High Priestess energy. Okay, let's clarify that. So for some of you with the Strength card and the Nine of Swords reverse, some of you just need to balance yourself. Okay, the Temperance energy and then the Strength energy is just tame that situation. I'm also getting for some of you, you are now able to tame this person. This person may have had you tamed in the past, but now you have the upper hand, and you need to tap into your energy to get it. See, that's why we had this Emperor over here as well. You now have the control, and the Devil was in reverse. You have the control in this situation. Okay? Control. Keep that in mind. So now that you realize you have control with the Nine of Swords in reverse, you can come out of isolation. Or once you have control, okay, over your how you're going to deal with things, then you can come out of isolation. All right, but don't communicate with this person if they're reaching out to you until, you realize that you can get control over your emotions. And you will have control. For some of you, you don't need to communicate with this person. Now, I got the Knight of Cups, oh boy, and the Hermit. So for some of you, this person's going to come in and they're going to apologize, okay? Or they're going to reach out to you and they're going to want to apologize, all right? And then you're going to be in your head about this. Use your intuition. We got the Hermit and the High Priestess in the same row. Use your intuition. All right. And then we have, for some of you, we have the Page of Pentacles and the Three of Wands in reverse. So some of you realize that you were putting in work into a situation that just was going nowhere. It was going nowhere. Now, let's take a look at this Ace of Cups here, because I'm curious about this, Scorpio. This is where your head is at. Are you thinking about new love? Do you have new love? Okay? Or are you just thinking about love, period, and what you realize is love versus what you don't realize is love? I don't know. Let's see. So we have, for some of you, we have the Three of Cups reversed, and we have the King of Wands. King of Wands. Yeah. So for some of you, I'm thinking for some of you, you realize this King of Wands energy is the representative of the person that you were dealing with. So you're looking at this person with the Three of Cups in reverse energy, as in this is someone that I should not be associating with or socializing myself with. For some of you, this Devil energy represents the fact that maybe some of you, you may have partied with this person. Okay, partied as in we got cups here, drinking, whatever type of drugs. Okay, and this is what you did with this King of Wands energy. This King of Wands energy was someone who was very attractive, very alluring. The chemistry, the sexual chemistry between you guys was amazing. Okay, so yeah, you're just in your head thinking about this situation here, realizing that this is something that you can't do anymore, or you can't have anymore, or shouldn't be associated with anymore in reference to what you feel love is. Now, for some of you, I have the Ten of Wands reversed and the Queen of Swords. You're letting this go. And in your head, now see, here's where we have the Queen of Swords. So yeah, in your head, you're accepting the fact that you need to cut this off. Okay? But the way that you did it was by King of Swords energy, okay, in the reverse. Now, for some of you, as far as the Ace of Cups, we have the Seven of Pentacles and we have the High Priestess. The High Priestess showing up twice in this reading. Scorpio, I cannot stress to you enough, use your intuition in this situation, because some of you, this person is coming back to you, okay? Now, the Seven of Pentacles is you being patient and just using your intuition. I just got done saying that. Funny. So here's the cards here, okay? Being patient here and using your intuition, okay? Now, don't jump into anything. Don't make any major decisions. Focus on, for some of you, this is focusing on your money, focusing on building your finances, and just using your intuition as you go throughout. All right. Now, the outcome is the King of Swords reversed. What is this about? We have the Ace of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles. All about this dough here. Okay, so yeah, you're just focusing on your money. You're focusing on new financial opportunities. For a lot of you, you have financial opportunities, okay? And you're just trying to balance which ones you want to go after. They look lucrative, whichever ones you have. Okay, for some of you, I'm showing here that, you cut this short because you wanted a solid relationship, a solid connection. And so now you're just looking at your options. A lot of you are dating, okay? So you're just, you're done with this situation. You're looking for something stable and secure, and that you're looking at the options that you have in front of you. For others of you, I have the Star card and I have the Two of Cups. So some of you are, some of you definitely met somebody. All right. So with the Star card, this is someone recognizing you for the star you are. And then the Two of Cups, just falling in love and wanting to connect with you and get to know you on that level. So this is what this Ace of Cups is all about. Okay, Scorpio. So that's for some of you. Now, for others of you, I have the Ace of Wands reverse. and the Four of Swords reversed. Some of you, you got sexual energy. You just want to have sex, and you need to release the sexual tension. Scorpio, that is going to have, I can't tell you what to do with that type of energy, but you do need to make sure that you are okay. So perhaps, figuring out what it is you need to do in reference to that. That might be a discussion you may want to have with friends or homeboys or homegirls or, whatever. Maybe Google. See what Google comes up with. I don't know. But yeah, you're going to have to figure out that energy. For some of you, this is with the Ace of Wands reversed. This is just rejecting this individual. Okay? So, yeah, just basically cold. Just cutting it short. And with the Ace of Swords reversed, though, with the Four of Swords reversed, though, like you're very anxious about that. You know, you're anxious to do this. Like you had to, is what I'm feeling. You were compelled to, and I think for some of you that was so that you could maintain balance. Because this is what the challenge was in the situation. You knew that this situation was not emotionally or physically helping you. Like I said, there's a lot of pentacle energy here telling me that, this was taking a physical toll on you as well. All right, let's get you some advice. Get you some advice. All right, so what do we got for my Scorpios? All right, what do we got for them? But you remember these cards I pulled, right? Remember, we got the, for some of you, you got somebody new coming in, okay? For some of you, for all of you, you're realizing your value and your worth. You're going to be making money with this Nine of Pentacles, and we got the Sun card here. So you got success in every area. You got success in love. You got success in business. You're going to be making money. We got the Ace of Pentacles here, and we got the Sun card, Scorpio. This is amazing. But what you've been through, ooh, you had me in the trenches with you with this. All right, let's see what we got for you. All tied up, number 23. All right, 2 and 3 is 5. The number 5 major arcana is the Hierophant. For some of you, this is a relationship that you were in, that you were married to. Okay, you didn't have to be married figuratively. You could have been married, as in this could have been going on for a while. But some of you were married. Now, this card shows a woman tied up with vines around her wrists, body, and arms. Receiving this card upright represents a situation in your life where things seem to be severely stuck. A major drama may be going on around you, stopping you from moving forward. Or it may be that some technicalities are blocking your way. Perhaps you're waiting for a contract to be signed or an agreement to be made. Whatever is holding you things up, the restrictions may be feeling quite oppressive at this time. If this isn't technically the case for you, what's tying you up is your own personal stuff. Look at your life and see how you can be your own jailer. Are you tying yourself up in some emotional angst or in a negative habit that you refuse to deal with? If so, it's time to cut the vines and make some serious changes now. You needn't live in your self-imposed jail any longer. So you know what's going to happen once you cut this up or cut it off. If you haven't already. Some of you have already done this. Some of you are in the midst of contemplating doing this, okay? And you're going through this stage to the point where you're starting to feel this imbalance, and it may start taking a toll on you physically. But you saw what's going to happen when you cut it off, right? You saw the Sun card. So that should propel you to go ahead and use that courage, that energy to cut it off. Now, it says use your mind wisely, pig spirit. Number 47, 4 and 7 is 11. The number 11 major arcana is justice. Okay, so taking this advice here that spirit is given in reference to this pig spirit may put you in a situation where you will get justice, Scorpio, if it resonates. Now, pig spirit appears to remind you of the right use of intelligence, a gift we all have that is meant to be used with love, compassion, and discernment. Intelligence means recognizing the value of intuition. Remember, we had the high priestess show up twice in this reading. So use intuition, partner with smarts and common sense, which leads to the intelligent solutions. When pig spirit appears, you are called to respect your analytical mind and use it for the highest good, recognizing that all facts must be considered, even when they do not fit with what you already know. Include all facts. And so Spirit blesses us with the wisdom when we allow Pig Spirit to nudge us into open-minded, thoughtful dialogues, whether with others or internally, as we mull over our ideas, what we have come to understand. You are intelligent and capable of clear-minded thinking, shaped by the wisdom you have accumulated and the intuition that will tell you when you have more learning to do because not all the facts are in. Now is a time that your decision-making powers are reliable, for you are in alignment with Pig Spirit's keen intelligence. All right. So for some of you who are only using intuition in this situation, this is Spirit's way of telling you to use your intelligence as well. Use common sense and logic. All right. And some of you have done that with that King of Swords energy. Good job. All right. For those of you who are stuck and maybe you're not using your you're not taking action, you got to use your intellect. You got to use your common sense. All right. And make the decision that's best for you. Now, we have what did I just say? Scorpio, you got to make a decision, okay? For some of you who have not made that decision, you need to make a decision. Fate. This is a destined partnership, okay? So for some of you, for those of you who met someone new, they could be referring to this, but I'm thinking it's this relationship here because fate usually teaches you a lesson, okay? And you learned a lesson with this. Now, some of you, yes, here's for the new, okay? You met someone and you were friends with this person and you feel the energy with this person, okay? You feel the energy with this new person and you were wondering what was going on with this. You're thinking, okay, well, can I have met someone after, just still dealing with this situation? Still processing it? It looks like it is, but keep in mind for some of you, Mercury retrograde is going on. This person may try to come back. Do not allow this person to come back in and mess up your new Ace of Cups, okay, your new situation. Do not allow that, Scorpio. Move on. You remember the Sun card, Scorpio, and the Lovers? Okay, and then, hold on. Here, this is this person getting caught with the Seven of Swords. Getting caught doing what they should not have been doing. All right, this is you realizing your worth. Okay, meeting someone new and having success. Scorpio, let me know if this reading resonated with you by clicking the like button or leaving a comment if you would like. I'd love to hear from you guys. And here goes the Eight of Cups. Okay, in reverse, you learned a lesson. Beautiful energy here. What is this? This is the World card. Scorpio, I love you guys. Let me know what's going on in the comments. See you next week.